I only work in this business because every day I get a chance to change someone's life. The first most important thing of business is investing money. All of this costs money, true or false? Right? However, if you understand, when you come into this business, we don't ask you to pay us money. Second most important thing that you need to understand, this business is going to be very, very powerful if you're enthusiastic. If you're not enthusiastic, this business is not going to be powerful. And you might want to write this down. It's what makes our business the most powerful thing. I only work in this business because every day I get a chance to change someone's life. An individual who walks into my office and 12 or 18 months later walks into his or her own office. That's power. Money is not power. You understand? Money is just a negotiable instrument or a commodity. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Take my topic further. I'm going to make you guys write down some quotes, right? And while you write down these quotes, I'm going to show you some pictures, right? And behind every picture is a story. And the story will tell you how powerful our business is, right? I'm sure that if you see, you will remember stories. Because just by me talking, you'll forget most of the things. Correct?
Correct.
So you guys ready?
Ready.
Everybody ready?
Ready.
So let's start with the first picture. Who is that? Who do you think that is?
See him.
Can't see him?
It's you. It's you.
Is it me?
Yes.
I started in the business in 2009. I became an owner in 2009. 5 months. Right? Right? As soon as I became an owner, I failed. I lost all my guys. Because I wasn't ready. Right? And then I went into another division. And then I failed again. And I kept failing. Right? Moving from one thing to another, to another, to another, to another. Right? And then in 2013, after 4 long years, I promoted an owner and went to a new city where nobody else wanted to go. And then to another city and another city and another city. And then after I promoted all my owners, 5 first generations, right? All my leader base went away. Right? And you know, when you're in OH, and when you have less guys in your office, it doesn't feel good. Being very honest. Because remember, you're in OH, everybody's looking up to you. With authority comes responsibility. Right? I was very pressurized for 1 year. And then one fine day, I read this quote. And I said, I'm such a powerful person. Correct? And I'll be only powerful if I react like a powerful person. Correct?
Yes. Yes.
Likewise, when we go out in the field, first door negative, second door negative, third door negative, fourth door negative, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th. Correct? 90% depends on your reaction. Only 10% depends on what's happening to you. But as humans, 90% depends on what has happened to you. So change it. You get my point?
Yes.
Write this statement down. Either the field takes control of you, or you take control of the field. Everything depends on how you react. True or false? Bad reaction will result in a bad day. Good reaction will result in a good day. Who controls the reaction? You. Right? one of the most important keys to success is having the discipline to do. One of the most important keys to success is having the discipline to do what you know you should do, even when you don't feel like doing it. You need to be disciplined in life. It's very, very important for you to be disciplined in life, especially doing those things which you don't like to.
Never let ordinary people tell you that you can't have an extraordinary life.
Never let ordinary people tell you that you cannot have an extraordinary life. 97% of the world's population is employed. What are they? They are employed, right? If you're not working towards building your own dream, then you're working towards building someone else's dream. If you were listening to me at the rally, I did say being challenged in life is inevitable, but defeat is optional. Correct? Every day in this business we get challenged. Isn't that exciting? I love it. I love it that some new challenge is going to come up. Boom, boom. True or false?
True.
That's why step number 3 of the 8 steps. Always have a great attitude. Correct? Think positive. Be on time. Be prepared. Then 100% effort. Work the territory. Safeguard your attitude. Know why you're here and what you're doing. Take control. 9 years. And still say it like I said it on day 1. If you don't know it, then you get defeated. If you know it, you never get defeated. True or false? Step 1 and 6, very important. Very important. We see these things every day and we don't read them. Correct? And then when we get challenged, we crumble and fall. Don't wait until you've reached your goal to be proud of yourself. Be proud of every step you take towards reaching that goal. Correct? Don't wait. There is no destination in this business. Our business is very powerful. You can keep working. Even when I'm 60, I'll be working if I'm alive. Why? Can you imagine how experienced I'll be when I'm 60? Can you imagine? You would listen to me and go like really? Be proud of every step you take. And this makes a lot of sense in this office.
More people starting than living. More people selling than not selling.
Exactly. Our business is more people starting every day than leaving. Nothing wrong in it. I'm sure some of you guys are new here, and it's not negative. What happens is, when you come into this business, if there are not more people selling, and then if you are part of something which is not selling, obviously you're going to feel like leaving. Why? Because you're not making a lot of money and everybody else is making a lot of money. True or false? True. Now, sometimes we train people really, really hard and then they still don't do it because they're lazy. True or false? That's why I always have more people starting in the business. So that even if more people are leaving, there are a lot of people starting. Correct?
Yes.
Lazy people will always leave. So always have more people starting in the business. Does that make sense?
Yes.
And always ensure that more people are
Stop.
selling. Does that make sense?
10 things that require zero talent. Number 1, being on time. Number 2, work ethic. Number 3, effort. Next, body language. Energy. Attitude. Passion. Being coachable. Doing extra. Being okay.
Correct? So let's understand this. 10 things that require zero talent. Being on time. Do you think being on time requires talent? It requires an alarm clock. True or false? It does not require talent. It requires you to set an alarm. Tring, tring. True or false? Work ethic. How does work ethic require talent? She's working really hard, I'm working really hard, he's working really hard. It's work ethic. We all work for 12 hours. We put our head down. How does it require talent? It does not require talent. It requires you to come into work. But people think you have to be talented to be successful. You don't have to be talented to be successful. Nobody is talented. There is nothing called as talent. Oh, I know we use this term, talent scouting. We're not talent scouting, we're looking out for these 10 things. We're looking out for these 10 things. We're looking out for work ethic. We're looking out for somebody who wants to put in effort. We're looking out for somebody who has a great body language. Like how she said, I love the way. But yeah, you can also do it. It's not that you can't do it. True or false? Just requires you to put some effort. Correct? Having energy. Okay? If you feel de-energized, have a Red Bull. Feel energized again. Attitude. So difficult. You need to be talented. Passion. True or false? This is easily available. 7 billion people in the world have passion. They make love to each other. All of us who are here, we have loved ones. Aren't we passionate about them? True or false? True. So then where does the passion come from? Naturally, it's inside. Everybody, each one of us. Being coachable. Doing extra. Lastly, being prepared. Very, very important.
I forget when I hear. I remember when I see. I understand when I do.
Why that Wish puts everything in picture format. Facebook Live. This thing. That thing. This thing. That thing. Why? Because humans only remember what they see. I will never forget Philippines now all my life. Correct? Because I've seen it for 5, 6, 7 days now. I will never forget. I've taken so much that I'll never forget Philippines now.
Leadership is about making others better as a result of your presence and making sure that impact lasts in your absence.
When you're working with somebody, work so hard that they become so good in your presence that even when you're away, they're still going to be good. In other words, it's called empowering your people. Have you now understood the power of our business?
Yes.
Do you think our business is very, very powerful?
Yes.